Hi everyone, I wanted to do this video while it's fresh in my mind. This will be like probably the hardest video I'll have to do. I just wanted to address the fact that obviously everyone's heard and everyone's talking about mental health because of Caroline Flack. The fact she's killed herself. There's a number of reasons why she might have killed herself. I'm not going to make this about me. Well, I am going to explain what I've been through personally, and if it'll make 1, 2, 10, 50 people change the way they speak about other people online, then it'll be worthwhile. So obviously Caroline has killed herself, and rest in peace. No one should ever have to feel that low that suicide's the only option, but obviously I have felt that low. I have tried killing myself. I have been in hospital, and yeah, so I'll just get on with it. We searched, when I heard about Caroline, I searched online to find some of my old tweets. I had purposely not looked them up for a while because some of them are from like 2012, 13, 14, 15. There's up until a few weeks ago when a post of mine went viral about my Lambo, and then I got loads of hate yet again. I'm going to read some of them out, and I just want you to see, once you hear them, like hear someone speak them, the words that someone probably would never say out loud to a person. Well, I hope they wouldn't. But they think that they can type it on the internet and it has no repercussions, which obviously is bullshit, as we know. So here's just some of the tweets that I've received over the years. Kill yourself, you dirty slag. Kill yourself, dunce bitch. You cunt, just kill yourself. Kill yourself, you ugly alien-looking virgin. Am I a slag or a virgin? If you have a stripper and you have low self-esteem, it's probably because you're fat and ugly. I suggest you kill yourself at Chelsea Ferguson. Make me happy, kill yourself. My only tweet that banged was when I told Chelsea Ferguson to die in a plane crash. Says a lot about Twitter. Fucking despise Chelsea Ferguson, die, you horrible sewer rat slag. Why is Chelsea Ferguson still alive? You have nice tits and what? Hashtag die. Wish Chelsea Ferguson would just get AIDS and die. Her passion ruins my life. I think the highlight of this year on Twitter was getting retweeted by Chelsea Ferguson after telling her to die in a plane crash. Great times. If there was a God, then Chelsea Ferguson would die on the plane. Chelsea Ferguson deserves to be struck down with AIDS. Chelsea Ferguson is basically AIDS on legs. Chelsea Ferguson is worse than AIDS. Wish Chelsea Ferguson would get AIDS and die. Chelsea Ferguson looks like a victim of AIDS. Chelsea Ferguson is walking AIDS. People are obsessed with AIDS. Remember when I called Chelsea Ferguson's mum a cancer patient and her whole fan base reported/abused me? Now, I don't know how long people have been following me or watching this. I lost my mum to cancer in 2015. And it was the hardest thing that I've ever had to deal with. I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, never mind a stranger. And the amount of messages I had at the time when I was tweeting about my mum, I was really going through it. And sorry, I've really been through it. And people were saying, your mum's better off dead than having a daughter like you anyway. They obviously called her a cancer victim. People were putting ha ha ha, I hope your mum dies. And I just don't know what goes through people's heads to message that about another human being. My mum was a good person. I think I'm a good person. All I've ever done is live my life the way I wanted to live it. Never went out my way to be horrible to anyone unless they were horrible to me first. I'll admit I have done stuff in the past, like, you know, we've all done stuff, we've said stuff about people when they've pissed us off or whatever, but to literally, like, slag off someone's mum who's dying of cancer, who eventually did die of cancer, like, my 50-year-old fit and healthy mum died of cancer when she... It was just the worst time of my entire life, and I was suicidal. It wasn't just because of the tweets. Obviously, my mum had died, and like I was going through it in other ways. But like, if I had killed myself, then you would all have started saying, like, "Oh, mental health serious, please talk to me." But the same people would retweet or like or laugh at the tweets, and I don't know. It's not human to act like that. I just don't understand people. It's still happening now. Obviously, it used to be a lot worse. I think people are like growing up and clicking on and realising that you can't act like this. But there still is things that are being said now and getting shared and laughs and at other people's expense. I don't know. We'll go back to some of the other tweets. I'd rather have a life-threatening disease than wear one of them Chelsea Ferguson t-shirts. So I was selling some stupid t-shirts back in 2013 and people bought them, like they sold out. Like, let people live. If they want to buy them, buy them. If you don't want to buy them, don't. Apart from cancer, 9/11 and Chelsea Ferguson, is there anything worse than iPhone chargers? Chelsea Ferguson's face is probably the only thing that will manage to kill cancer cells. Right, so I'm going to talk about how much abuse I got about my looks over the years. I have always said I'm not the prettiest. I never have been the prettiest. And I think that's why people attacked my looks so much, because I was doing so well and I was so popular. And people couldn't understand how someone who was like average looking, basically, I'm not fucking disgusting, am I? But I'm obviously not the best looking. And the amount of people who hated me because I was doing well, because I wasn't the best looking, it bothered them so much, because I guess they probably thought, well, I could have done that. Like, which probably, yeah, you could have, but you didn't. And it was me, unfortunately. So I've got all these tweets. Must just be me who thinks Chelsea Ferguson is dog ugly. I don't get why boys go crazy for Chelsea Ferguson. She has a nice body, but she looks like a dog. Can't get over how vile Chelsea Ferguson really is. She's so rough, the dog. Any lad who finds Chelsea Ferguson attractive is beyond me. Chelsea Ferguson is an absolute dog. Don't know how anyone could think she's decent looking. There's hundreds of these, because obviously people couldn't get their head around how somebody who wasn't the best looking in the world managed to make a living or just off their looks. Wow, amazing. Obviously people who found me or do find me attractive have seen something else in me, because it's not all about looks, as a lot of you might know or should know at this fucking age. And yeah, I've admitted it. I've fucking winged it. I've just like blagged it, really. Like, I've been funny. I like to think I've had a laugh with people. I've always had a bit of banter about myself, and that's what made me do as well as I have done. Not about me looks. Obviously my tits were alright and whatever, but I just had a bit of fun with it, and I guess that's why I was popular. Sorry, I'm not better looking. I can't fucking help how fucking what I look like. And it took a lot for me to actually start doing YouTube, because of over the years being told I was so ugly over the years. I didn't used to leave the house without sunglasses on or with all my makeup on, because I was scared of people seeing me, because I was told I was so ugly. I was obsessed with being ugly, so I started getting everything done to my face. I got a nose job. I've had cheek filler, lip filler, veneers, Botox, filler, every single part of my face. This is me being the most vulnerable on the internet that I've ever been doing this video. I've got no makeup on. Well, I had a bit of mascara on and whatever, but I'm just showing you that I'm just a human being at the end of the day, who just so happens to have done well at the job and made something of myself. But look at me, I don't fucking deserve that. Like, I don't deserve the death threats. I don't deserve to be told that my mum deserves to die. I don't deserve to be told that I'm ugly and dog rough and everything every day. Why? I'm not affecting you. I'm just trying to mind my own business and live my life, and I hope I've had 2 apologies. I've had 2 people who are called out on what they'd said. I've had 2 girls message me saying how awful they feel and how they're sorry and they were young and stupid, and I totally appreciate that, because I've said stuff as well. But But I guess when I've had hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of people slag me off over the years, like, it just feels like it was all just too much for me, and no one knows the amount of times I've sat and cried over it, and I have given back. Like, obviously when people have said stuff about me, sometimes I've replied to them saying, like, you're an ugly cunt or whatever, because they've said it to me first. But it's just me reaction to try and make myself feel better, I suppose. But I hope somebody watches this who has said something, and I hope, maybe not about me, maybe about someone else, or bullied somebody, and I hope they think twice. I hope they say sorry, because I would forgive anyone who come to me and said sorry now, because I just would, and I just feel like it's in the past, and this is a really, like, tough thing to talk about. But after the Jessie Nelson documentary and how people felt about that, and I guess you just don't think about it when you're liking or retweeting a tweet saying so-and-so looks fat or so-and-so's put weight on, and you don't understand that they're already going through it in themselves, in their own head. And please, will you just think twice before you comment something, before you make another human being feel shit, before you you might be the one last comment that drives them over the edge to suicide. I don't want to see another Caroline Flack. It's disgraceful that she's killed herself. It's probably a mix between a court case, between the media, and obviously the trolls as well. Like, just everything will have got on top of her. We don't know what goes on in her head, what the final straw was. Could have been your tweet. How could you live with yourself knowing that it was your tweet that sent her over the edge? Please, all I'm asking is to just please think twice before you write a negative comment about somebody else's appearance, or just anything about them. Like, please, will you just think twice? Like, that's all I wanted to do with this video. And I just wanted to say that I am bringing it all up as making me emotional. I've cried all day yesterday, and obviously bringing it up again make me cry today. But in general, I'm totally happy, and like, I've got an amazing boyfriend and a beautiful family, 2 gorgeous dogs. Like, I've got the world at my feet, and it's took me this many years to feel confident in myself, and to realise that looks aren't everything, and so fuck if I look ugly now. Yeah, I do, obviously crying and with no makeup on. This is me stripped down to the bone to tell you that I'm a human being. Forget the money, forget the cars, forget everything. A human being with a heart who has feelings, and that's all you need to know. Sorry if this was dragged on a little bit. I just want everyone to realise what bit I've been through, and what others do go through every single day, and I hope it makes someone think twice. So thanks for listening if you got all the way through here, and please comment positive things, not just to me, to your friends, message your family, tell them you love them, and just going forward, try and be more kind. That's all I'm asking. Thanks for listening.